I've been telling them how they have to face the other people around. You have the same problems, little more sophisticated. The problems are not so sophisticated because we don't have organized religions. Thank God for that also. But because you have organized religions, you have to face them in an organized way. For example, now, here we have a custom that all the people who have to go to Vittal, to see Vittala in Pandharpur, have to wear a black spot here. Just the opposite of what it should be. But the people who are in charge, the priests, never wear black. They always wear red. But the religions across the oceans have become so organized and so solid, absolutely solidified. It has gone into their brain so much that if they have to give up those ideas which are absolutely gross, they think they'll have to give up God. It's so much identified. Church is identified with God. Church has become God, God has become church. Actually, in Sanskrit language, churchita means which is worshipped, worship. But here, at least in this country, thank God, we don't have such an organized religion. I mean, an ordinary person can go and challenge a Shankaracharya and can tell him off. But not in that country. You'll have to just shoot him down or something like that. There's no other way out. You cannot go and talk to them and argue with them. So best thing would be to approach such people who have been opposing those things. But they may be the other kind, another blind, who are sort of communists or things and who are denouncing God as well. Because if they denounce the church, they also denounce God. So you should find out such people who are understanding that there is God but there is no church. And I think there is a big population of that kind. While talking to them, you have to know Bible very well. If you have to be real, you must know Bible because you cannot talk to them without it. And also other religions in which there is a complete explanation of Sahaja. If you know Bible, how far it goes up to Sahaja Yoga, you can talk to them. If you know about Christ, very well you can talk to them. So if they say chapter this and this and this and this, you should say chapter this and this and this and this. As soon as they say chapter this verse, you open the Bible and show them. So you must neutralize their arguments by your own knowledge, which is enlightened. The best point is to say that now, since Christ departed from this earth, you have been following him and you are nowhere. What have you been? Nothing. Now, in the Bible it is described that he is going to send a counselor, a comforter, and a redeemer. What about that? Why don't you seek for that? The arguments should not be bombastic or aggressive, but peaceful. In between you must be quiet for a while, listen to the person. And then tell him, I am sure it will work out. As you know, some of you must have asked me questions also, and I must have answered them very well. But peacefully, joyfully, because they cannot disturb you. You have to disturb them and their fossilized ideas, which are to be defrozen. And for that, you have to have a temperament of a peaceful personality. I have told in general to you, but in quite details to these people, I have told them to make a proper tape out of that and I should translate it and put it in the book that I am writing for the Sahaja Yogis. I am supposed to be writing. So now we are looking forward of going to Ganpati Pule after this puja. I would request you to go with devotion and with complete surrender that you have to achieve something. Forget the past. Forget the past. You have to forget the past. It's very important that you forget the past and then go there. Whatever has happened in your life is nothing important. Nothing can curb you down. You are like a new budding flower and you have every right to be a fruit, and no energy which is negative or so-called over-positive can subdue or destroy. Go with that idea that I am the spirit and I have nothing to fear. May God bless you all.